Dallas Cowboys 2022 NFL Draft coverage is presented by Manscaped. You can get 20% off and free shipping on all their incredible men's grooming products at manscaped.com/chat. The pick in round 2 by the Dallas Cowboys is Sam Williams, the edge rusher out of Ole Miss, somebody that we talked a lot about in this year's draft class as a potential Cowboys target, in large part because we know this is somebody Dan Quinn really wanted. So what we'll do here is look at the overview, how he fits, the good, the bad. I think I am actually a little bit higher on Sam Williams than some of the other players, some of the other draft media people out there. He checked in at number 65 overall for me in this year's NFL draft class. He is my number 10 edge, and there have already been 10 off the board. So he was the best one left by a pretty decent margin. It was then going to be Nick Bonito. 65 overall for me here for the Cowboys, taking Sam Williams on my big board. Burst and bend around the edge is there. The Cowboys were looking for more speed off that side because they wanted desperately to properly replace Randy Gregory. And as they so often do, there are some off-the-field issues you have to vet and feel good about as it relates to Sam Williams. I factor that into my grade. Pure talent, top 50 player for me. So grade the pick of Sam Williams. A, B, C, D, or F. How do you feel about this selection by the Dallas Cowboys at 56 overall? I'm going to make this question the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad break comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know A, B, C, D, or F. Let's do the good, the positives on Sam Williams. I mentioned the burst and the bend. I believe it is there. Now, the straight line speed was a little bit better than the agility numbers were overall, but he tested very well for his size. 4.46 40-yard dash, 32.5-inch vert, 10.03 broad. At his size, 6'3" and almost 6'4", 261. Dan Quinn loves the length, 33.1/8-inch arms. He checks off those boxes. Now, he is 23. Oh, that's a negative. I'll come back to it later. I think the role for Sam Williams in year one is going to be as a designated pass rusher. As we're getting into later on, don't know if he's a full-time player yet, but that's why you can find someone of his talent level, top 50 pure talent for me in this year's class, available later on in the draft. The pop, the strength in his hands, it is there. He has a high motor as well, and he is still developing. He didn't start playing football until his junior year of high school. So there is still room for upside here. JUCO kid who eventually ended up going to Ole Miss. How about some player comparisons for you? Athletically, Whitney Merciless. You know what I think he could maybe end up being in the end? How about Robert Quinn? That's some of the burst and bend I saw off the edge. Again, I'm higher than most on Sam Williams, but I think this is at least a B pick grade for me in the end. Now, today's show is powered by our friends over at Manscaped, and you can get 20% off and free shipping on all their elite men's grooming products, including the Ultra Premium Package, when you go over to manscaped.com/chat and use promo code CHAT at checkout. Takes the price down from $50 to $40. It's a pretty damn good deal out there, my friends. Check the comment section and the description. We'll have that link in there for you guys, manscaped.com/chat, promo code chat. It includes, of course, the lip balm, which is incredible, and all their products are on sale when you use our promo code, including the awesome Lawnmower 4.0. To credit, or maybe blame, depending on which route you want to go there, for me having a 5-month-old girl who's not sleeping well anymore, manscaped.com/chat. That link will be in there. All right, back to Sam Williams. Some of the negatives, I guess. Then we'll go fit and depth chart and all that good stuff here. Again, the off-the-field stuff is a red flag here. I'll just read this off from my notes and shout out Dane Bluger for the background work here. Sexual battery charge in the summer of 2020. Suspended by Ole Miss. The charges were dropped, and he returned to the team. So They were dropped. That is significant. And you also have to know that there were still charges. So, no charges in the end. That is a big deal. You got to trust him off the field. He was expelled from his high school after his junior year because of an incident involving a knife. He eventually moved in with a friend of his mom who became his legal guardian. His early life was fairly rough from what I can gather. The off the field is a red flag. The other notable lacks or the issues I have here, he's not a great run defender. He's not somebody who is going to be a power player who plays through you, who sets the edge. But you have one of those guys already in Demarcus Lawrence. You do not need a George Karlaftis style of player. What you need is somebody who fits more of this mold as an edge, bendy, bursty football player. And for those of you that did not like the Randy Gregory offside stuff, there were 9 penalties as a senior by Sam Williams. But this is a very athletic and bendy football player who I think will be a good player off the edge for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, we will have more Cowboys draft videos coming up for you guys here today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So if you have not already, hit that big red button and subscribe for free videos all throughout the NFL draft. I want to thank all of you for making our round 1 stream, which wasn't even live for the entire time, the #1 most watched Cowboys draft live stream on YouTube. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying our live coverage here as well. More Cowboys draft videos are coming right here on the Cowboys Report. The #1 trait you love about Sam Williams, right? It's speed. He can beat that tackle off the end and get around the edge. 4.46 40-yard dash. Again, he is my #1 edge on the board. He was not going to make it to you with the way this draft fell in the 3rd round, I don't think. Josh Pascal had gone off the board. I had Sam Williams over Drake Jackson, over Nick Bonito, over Cam Thomas, Kingsley Enagbare, Myjai Sanders. One of those guys might have been there for you in the 3rd round, but we knew that this team was high on Sam. We talked about him so much here on the Cowboys Report because we knew how Dan Quinn felt about him. So give me your one-word reaction to this pick here by the Dallas Cowboys. One word and one word only. Could be good, could be bad. I saw some reaches coming in here in the live chat. Let me know in the comments right now. Cowboys have gone trench early in this year's draft. Offensive tackle, I think, plays guard in year 1, left guard for you in Tyler Smith out of Tulsa, and a heavily linked and heavily known name in Sam Williams, the edge rusher out of Ole Miss. Kind of feels like the Tristan Hill to the extent that I had a later round grade on him, but he wasn't going to make it back to you. Although I like Sam Williams more than what I like Tristan Hill. So I'm fine with this pick. I'm not nearly as mad as I think some people might be out there. I'm not going to complain too much about the Sam Williams pick. It's a B grade for me. Now the Cowboys do have, barring trades, another pick coming up later tonight. Round 3, number 88 overall will be their next selection. We will break that down, plus do some overall grades for day 2 for the Cowboys with that number 88 overall pick. Maybe they go tight end. Maybe they go receiver. I am excited to see which route they end up going, and we will break it all down for you right here on the Dallas Cowboys Report. So make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure you don't miss out on anything here as we get ready for the rest of the 2022 NFL Draft with the Cowboys. Still having a bunch more picks on the board. So before we go, one last question. When it comes to the 3rd round pick, who do you want the Dallas Cowboys to draft? Let me know in the comment section. Is it one of those receivers? Is it a, let me pull up my list of top receivers knowing that something might change here momentarily. Maybe Jalen Tolbert falls to, which I kind of doubt. Maybe Calvin Austin, Khalil Shakir, Danny Gray, Kyle Phillips. Maybe one of those guys fall. Maybe you want a tight end. Everyone but Trey McBride was available for you in round 2. Maybe a double dip on the offense line. Maybe Nakobe Dean slides. Probably not, I don't think at this point, even though there's medical there. Let me know. Who do you want the Dallas Cowboys to draft in the third round of this year's NFL Draft?